When Lil Baby's eagerly awaited Wham album was eventually released, the reaction from both critics and fans was unexpected. The record was met with severe criticism rather than the praise he had hoped for. Many fans expressed disappointment, with some saying Lil Baby had compromised his skill in order to concentrate on his career goals. Social media commenters were outspoken in their displeasure. One user claimed that the album was all misses and had no hit songs. Ever the provocateur, DJ Academics even told Lil Baby prior to the release that he needed Young Thug to restore his career and suggested that Lil Baby ask the imprisoned rapper for assistance with a line or a song. Academics' direct statement: "You need Young Thug, man. I don't know if he's still on vacation, but you better listen." This statement: "You need him for a verse, a song, and you probably need him to pop out his loud for you, because it would have made it all better," fueled rumors about Lil Baby's future and career. It became clear that Lil Baby's skill and output had declined despite the album's popularity. Supporters started to conjecture that there was more going on behind the scenes. Some even joked that Lil Baby's skill had been stolen by the Monstars from Space Jam, who had leaped out of a drone in New Jersey. This was a lighthearted manner of inquiring as to whether the record was hurried or incomplete. After learning more about Lil Baby's current predicament, things began to go south. The true causes of the album's poor reception were revealed via an enlightening investigation. It appeared that Lil Baby had been hurried to release the album, and this had less to do with creative direction and more to do with the legal issues he was dealing with. It was recently revealed that Lil Baby's label, 4PF, has been added to the increasing list of people and groups being pursued in the continuing RICO investigations involving the Atlanta music industry by the Atlanta District Attorney, Doc. Since it appeared that Lil Baby's choice to release Wham was driven by factors other than artistic merit, this additional information added a sense of urgency to the issue. Actually, Lil Baby had been under increasing pressure from the DA's office, which had already taken tough measures against other well-known members of Atlanta's rap industry, such as Young Thug and his Whistle Collective, as well as the legal issues surrounding his company. The reports that Lil Baby was entangled in legal troubles started to circulate 2 years ago. With their successful pursuit of Wes L and Young Thug, the DA's office had already garnered media attention, and it appeared like Lil Baby would follow suit. Considering the issues surrounding his affiliation with 4PF, it was inevitable that the DA would attack him. According to reports, Lil Baby had even taken steps to disassociate himself from the label, disbanding it in an attempt to prevent law authorities from viewing it as a street crew. Lil Baby explained his reasoning for the choice in an open interview, saying he understood that he may be held responsible for the deeds of those connected to his label. "I never would have gone that route, but I ain't know," he said. "I'd be foolish to continue now that I know." Realizing the possible consequences of his early career decisions, he decided to discontinue the 4PF designation in addition to avoiding legal issues. After Lil Baby was arrested for carrying a concealed firearm in Clark County without a permit, the legal repercussions that were emerging started to become apparent. His arrest marked a turning point in his continuous legal issues, and fans quickly started speculating as to why. Always up to date on Atlanta rap, DJ Academics offered insights about the DA's probe into the city's hip hop culture. He pointed out that Young Thug and Lil Baby were now on the same list, and that the DA's office was probably pursuing him as part of a larger plan to dismantle the city's powerful rap scene. High-profile individuals had already been the target of the DA's probe, and it appeared that Lil Baby's time was approaching. Lil Baby's arrest appeared to be just another legal matter at first glance, but a closer look showed that there was more going on. DJ Academics went on to provide concerning information, emphasizing that the arrest had place in an unusual situation. Fans questioned whether Lil Baby's arrest was a part of a bigger conspiracy after he was pulled over for tinted windows and handed a citation at first. Then the body cam footage abruptly stopped working. When it was discovered that Lil Baby had been arbitrarily arrested by a second officer soon after receiving his ticket, the matter took an even stranger turn. Since it appeared improbable that someone would be imprisoned for something as little as an illegal window tint, this sparked a lot of curiosity. Following these incidents, conspiracy theories about Lil Baby's arrest became even more prevalent. Because of his connections to 4PF and his previous relationship with Young Thug, fans started to conjecture that Lil Baby was the target of a planned police operation. Following the incident, Lil Baby was able to post bail that same evening and fly his lawyer out on a private plane, suggesting that his legal team was already getting ready for a run in with the law. As the weeks passed, more information surfaced that appeared to support the idea that Lil Baby's detention and legal troubles were a part of a much bigger plot. Concerns were heightened when academics disclosed live that 4PF was included on the same RICO documents as WSL. There was more conjecture that Lil Baby was being enmeshed in the day's continuous onslaught on the Atlanta rap industry, after it was revealed that his label was being investigated for similar behaviors to YSL. In addition to being the target of the Atlanta DA's office, it appeared that Lil Baby's past and personal ties to Young Thug were a major factor in his legal issues. Lil Baby had been an outspoken opponent of Gunna, who had testified against Young Thug and entered a guilty plea in the YSL case. This seemed to have further complicated matters by creating a split between Lil Baby and Gunna. Lil Baby had expressed his disapproval of Gunna's cooperation with the police in the investigation against Young Thug on social media. When Young Thug tweeted about Gunna and cautioned him to stop feigning friendship on the internet, Lil Baby's feud with Gunna became public. This turned into an argument between the two, during which Gunna's brother defended his sibling by stating that they felt the same way. This conflict between Young Thug, Lil Baby, and Gunna had serious legal ramifications in addition to being a personal one. Others, such DJ academics, started to suspect that the DAW was utilizing the conflict between the artists to further their allegations against the Atlanta rap scene. According to academics, the DAW foresaw this backlash and purposefully gave Gunna an easy out in order to prevent additional charges. According to reports, this had created a scenario in which Young Thug and Lil Baby would unavoidably be pitted against Gunna, which would have made it simpler for the DAW to take advantage of the rivalry in subsequent court cases. There was also rising concern about how the DAW was planning their actions as the tensions between Gunna, Lil Baby, and Young Thug increased. DJ academics went into detail on how Young Thug's legal status was being closely watched, highlighting the probationary conditions that would ultimately result in his reincarceration. In the meantime, Thug's father made an effort to mediate the conflict by giving Lil Baby guidance on how to resolve the conflict with Gunna. He advised Lil Baby to be silent and avoid becoming enmeshed in the drama because the true conflict was far more significant than any personal quarrel. However, the problem kept getting worse. Everything else was in danger of being overshadowed by the animosity between Gunna and Lil Baby, which was intensified by the legal demands on both sides. Young Thug's father also voiced his opinion, stating that neither Lil Baby nor Young Thug had been personally impacted by Gunna's plea agreement. Fans became even more perplexed about the actual circumstances as a result. Did Lil Baby's involvement with 4PF cause his legal troubles, or was he simply a victim in a wider legal battle involving the Atlanta rap scene? It appears like Lil Baby's journey is far from over as his legal issues continue to develop. It's unclear where his career will proceed from here, given the ongoing investigations into his label and the mounting list of charges against him. As of right now, it's evident that Lil Baby has emerged as one of the most divisive personalities in hip hop, with both supporters and detractors questioning whether his career will endure the ongoing legal controversy around him. It remains to be seen if Lil Baby can successfully negotiate the hazy waters of celebrity, court cases, and personal feuds.